feels, everything feels hollow, and we grieve for Kobe and Gianna, and of course the other families all involved. So it's something that's not going to get any easier right away.
Is there anything that has to be undone that he's not here, or anything that switches back, or anything adjustment you have to make now that he's not starting point guard?
No, I think we'll basically play the same way. I mean, in terms of our basic structure, and I think the way I'm looking at this is these last 30 games are really preparing us for next season. We think it's really going to be helpful to get Andrew comfortable with his surroundings, with our roster, with our style, and I think it'll be great for him to be able to play with Steph once Steph comes back, with Draymond, because Draymond's a unique player. To have your power forward be your leading assist guy is a rarity in the NBA, so it's important for Andrew to feel what that's like. One of the things we like about Andrew is his ability to run the floor. He's got great speed and athleticism, and we've always enjoyed playing fast here and throwing the ball ahead, and he should fit into that. The details, we're not going to try to do too many things. It's still basketball, and it's spacing and cutting and sharing the ball, and we'll keep it pretty simple, as I said.
Whether it's fair or not, Wiggins has kind of been viewed as a disappointment around the league. Is that something that you address with him? Do you talk about the past when a new player comes in, or do you just say, hey, you're with us now and let's move forward?
Yeah, it's a fresh start. It's a restart for him. It's every circumstance is different, and for a guy who's the #1 pick in the draft, the expectations are really high. But if you think about it, there are very few players in the league who can just go in and change the fortunes of a franchise. Not many at all. And so this is something where we're going to ask him to play a role, to play alongside a group of players who've been really successful, and to slide into a role that's got to cut out for him, to be honest. At that small forward spot, he's got the size and athleticism to play off of them. He also has the ball handling ability to feed them. And we've got great spacing with Steph and Klay. And both of those two are used to playing off the ball. So it all looks good. The puzzle looks good. But now it's our job, and it's Andrew's job to try to make this work.
You had said you wanted Kai to develop some of those point guard skills while he was in Santa Cruz. Is the feedback that you've gotten since then that he has developed?
Yeah, it's been a really good season for him. I'm excited to have him up for the remainder of the season, and this will be a good 30-game stretch for Kai too. He's going to get plenty of action and a chance to further his development. And the thing I like most about Kai is just his competitive desire, and I think we have to, like I said, prepare for next year. This year has been really rough in so many ways, but we have a chance to make it really productive, and the idea is to be as competitive and as fast and as joyful and smooth as we can be as we start to get used to one another, and we get Steph back. We should start to feel something happening that can springboard us into next season.
Steve, Andrew's another guy, along with Klay and Steph, where his father played in the league. And one, do you have any memories of playing against Mitchell Wiggins? And two, do you think there's a commonality between the guys who play in the NBA whose fathers played in the NBA?
I think it's a big help. I remember watching Mitchell more than playing against him. He had great years in Houston with those teams, and he was a hell of a player. But I do think it's a big advantage watching him with Steph and Klay, but also Glenn Robinson, I mean, guys who are watching this from a very young age, they have a sense for what the NBA is about. And so I look at it as an advantage, and I think sometimes your second opportunity can be a good one for a fresh start and maybe a different perspective. And so all those things could factor in, but again, it's a lot of work for all of us.
Anything else?
So I know you're not a big fan of replay, but a lot of talk in the aftermath of the game last night in Portland, between Portland and Utah. Did you see what happened on the last shot that Dame made, and what do you think of that, that you can actually say?
You're gonna drag me into somebody else's controversy?
Just wonder what you think about the NBA and how they can handle situations like that.
Yeah, no, I mean, they obviously, they admitted they missed the call, so you can debate all you want. Should we add more replay? It's one of the problems with replay, is you keep finding things that you go, oh, we should get that right too, so then you add that. And before you know it, you're just watching replay instead of watching basketball. It's not an easy, there's no easy fix to all this.
Along those lines, Steve, you're a baseball fan, and it sounds like replay for baseball, they will have mic'd up umpires this year. Will you be eager to see as a fan, or to hear as a fan what goes into those replay decisions, or do you think we'll get some good stuff that we hear the players saying maybe in the background of those mics?
I didn't know that, first of all. If it's anything like the NBA, the interesting stuff will be cut out. So it'll be more like, hey, good hit, so-and-so. And everybody will go, wow, that was cool.
That it?
Thanks, everybody.
Great, thank you, appreciate that. And the plan is obviously post-game